and Juliet fans. Okay, so I know there could be some anxiety or stress over the upcoming content. But really what I want you to know is about you being creative. It is about you picking a character, showing me that you resonated with one character, and then going from there. So if you have a character you really like, so if it's Juliet, amazing. If it's Romeo, awesome. If it's Mercutio, fabulous. If it's Friar Lawrence, if it is the nurse, if it is the mom, if it's Mercutio or Tybalt or whoever it is, you pick the character you want to write about. So all you have to do is create a title page. So you put the name of your character right there, and then describe that character to me. So something simple. It does not have to be a specific length. Just make it 1 or 2 sentences, something that tells me what you want me to know about this character. Next, you're going to create a journal, 8 entries, around 100 words. Now that's up between you and your parents, okay? So if you want to do more, awesome. If you want to do less, awesome. Just make sure that it's up to your parent to how many words you want in each journal entry, okay? The 100 words is based on what I've done previously, because that was something that was needed in the school where I taught this, okay? So pick character, title page, 8 journal entries. So you're doing 2 days before we see the story, okay? The story, line 4 days, and then 2 days after. So that's 8. 2 days before, the 4 days of the story that we know about, and the 2 days after, okay? So that's 8. I don't have that many fingers on one hand, so I can't do that. So 2 days before, the 4 days of the main part of the story, and then 2 days. So what you're just going to be doing is you're going to be thinking about what would this character have done? What would they have thought? This is why you resonating with a character is so important, because it's about what you think this character would have thought, what this character might have said to somebody. So if it's Juliet, and it's like, oh my gosh, I met Romeo, and you have to write it down. And if it's the nurse, it's like, oh, Juliet's really getting ready to make bad decisions, like, during this. I have set up a time for her to meet with Romeo, which was probably not a good thing. Beforehand, she could be struggling with her relationship with Juliet, and maybe I spoiled her too much, or she seemed like such a silly girl. When is she going to grow up? And is she going to marry Paris? I really want her to marry Paris. So we're just thinking about what these characters might have said or might have thought while this other stuff is going on. Because you're thinking about, Shakespeare told us so much. I mean, think about everything we've talked about. It's not just a love story, right? It's about decisions and choices and consequences and where all that leads to us. And if the Capulets and Montagues had never even fought, this never would have been an issue. Oh my gosh. So all this stuff. So it's more than just a love story. So think about the choices. Maybe you're intrigued by choices that a character has made, and that's why you picked that. So 8 journal entries. Get inside their mind the best that you can. Again, this is very creative time. You think about what Shakespeare's already told us about these characters. We know that Mercutio is a certain type. We know that Benvolio is a certain type. We know that Romeo is a certain type of character. So think about that. Romeo likes to talk about the sun, right? And the stars, and compare Romeo to Juliet. So maybe you're going to think about nature. Juliet likes to talk about nature. So use that to your advantage. You have some language that they use already to give you a hint. And if your character dies, like we found today, if you pick Tybalt and he dies, you would just continue on what he would be telling us from heaven, what he'd be telling us from beyond the grave. If he could come back and relive any of the moments that he did, what else could he have said? How would he react to the decisions that Romeo and Juliet make in Act 4? And, so if you have any questions, please let me know. Relax about this. And remember, you have a couple weeks to work on it. It's only 8 journals, and it really is just thinking about how would you write in your journal. Okay, this is not, the grammar part is not huge in this. This really is creative. So when you think about the scoring, of how it fits into the character. So that goes based on how you feel like you fit into the character. The way you describe your character, those couple of sentences at the beginning, is going to tell me what you think you feel about the character, which will help, in essence, the journal. Okay? But relax about this, and just let it be what it